Good afternoon and welcome to our post-game women's basketball press conference. We will start the press conference with an opening statement from head coach Amy Wright. Then we'll open it up to questions for coach as well as players Savannah Tucker and Patricia Chung.
Yeah, I mean, Davis they're a great team. You know, we were fortunate we had basically the entire week to prepare, so that's definitely in our favor, and obviously them being on the road. But with that preparation, I thought we had all 14 of our kids, even the ones that don't play, that are injured, that are redshirting, were invested in winning this game. And I think that shows the growth in terms of our mental, in terms of, wanting to win and gaining. We know we have to earn the respect. We know we have to earn the respect of the conference. And so that's something these young women aren't scared of. I mean, we don't win this game without leadership. And we got our two best leaders right here, probably two best leaders in the conference. And so I'm just really proud of them, really happy for them. But again, kudos to Davis for putting on a great. We couldn't stop. I mean, we knew they could shoot it. They started making threes there towards the fourth quarter, and I thought that was the difference in the game. We lost the fourth quarter in terms of them making their three-point shots, getting to the free throw line, and also rebounding. And we knew those were the three things we had to stop, and we did for three quarters.
Tyler Hendrickson with the 562.org. Congratulations on the win to all three of you. Coach, this game felt like kind of what it's supposed to look like for you guys, right? I mean, I know you talked about, anybody can score. You guys had, I think, 8 or 9 different players score. It was really spread out. It wasn't like one dominant scorer until Savannah kind of pulled away in the fourth, but everybody was getting involved. Defense led to offense. You gave them 3 points in the second quarter, which is pretty great. Is this one of the better performances you've seen from your team since you've been here?
Yeah, I mean, that, and I think Hawaii was probably, it was a collective team effort there. You had two different people shine in that game. You had Jada and Jacoya that shined in that game, But, again, everybody's connected, and that's the biggest thing for me is all 14 were connected, no matter if they played 1 minute or if they played 38 minutes. So they did a great job. So I don't know if that answers your question or not. So kind of run around way.
Coach, congrats on your first 4-game winning streak here at Long Beach.
Thank you.
They made a couple 10-0 runs. They made one in the first quarter that got them within 2, and then one in the fourth quarter got them almost within single digits. Mm-hmm. But it seems like in the past you might have unraveled a little bit in those situations, but you didn't tonight. You maintained the lead. You maintained a double-digit lead in the fourth. Do you credit the leaders here?
100%. Mm-hmm. And it's the experience, I think, as well. So they're having to deal with freshmen that are on the court with them. Probably something that they didn't experience their careers, until I got here. So now they're on the court most of the game. They're learning to lead. They're having to lead, and then they're having to show the new ones, the expectations and the style that we want to play. So it's 100%. Like, I am so glad these two are here right now because they deserve it. They deserve to be here. They deserve to be 5-0. They deserve to be at the top of the conference.
Hey, Savannah, Sable came in second in the conference in scoring and third in three-point percentage shooting. She went 0 for 9 and scored 7 points. Talk about the job you guys did on her.
I mean, it's just following the scout. We knew she's a good player and she's going to keep shooting. I feel like that's what great players do. She averages 15 for a reason. She wasn't going to stop shooting, so I think the best thing we could do, and that we did, is continue to get her to take tough shots. And I feel like that's, you can't have a good night every night.
And also, Patricia on Norris, their center, she leads the conference in field goal percentage, and she shot 1 for 7. What was the plan for her?
I think the whole week we were talking about just making sure that we have great ball pressure, fronting the post. We adjusted to that because they went into more high post in the second half, having great fronting and then backside help. So just listening to the adjustments and making sure that we are communicating on the floor.
And I wanted to ask kind of about the shot selection. You guys took 12 threes, made 5 of them, really solid percentage, but it looked like there was a commitment to get the ball inside, whether with the pass or with the drive. And Savannah, you drew 7 fouls and took a bunch of free throws. What was the mindset of attacking the basket, and you guys ended up winning points in the paint, 32-16, which is pretty good. Just kind of talk about the approach offensively and not just settling for jump shots, and that was kind of a big difference in the game as your efficiency versus theirs.
I would say we're a really good team when we get downhill. I feel like everyone knows that. Getting in transition, and that's kind of when we hit those. We're a better team once we get it in and hit it out. I feel like that's where a lot of our threes come from. A lot of our make threes come from. So I feel like just getting downhill, everyone's really aggressive, and I feel like it's really hard to guard when you have 5 people that can all get to the basket and finish and, get to the free throw line and can hit threes. So it's really hard to guard all 5 out there.
I think we talked a lot about they're a matchup team, so they have matchups defensively. If we play our pace and push, whether it's on a make or a miss, their matchups are messed up. And so I thought they did a great job of continuing to push our pace and messing up their matchups, where they couldn't just get a set and switch, where they had to, hey, that's who you're on this possession, you got to deal with it. So.
And Pat, what was this week of practice like? Having, as Coach mentioned, you had a full week to prepare, and you knew this was going to be a big game with two undefeated teams. But seeing it, having that full week to prepare, and then seeing it translate, and you guys have a big game, and then kind of celebrate with that yell afterwards. What was the build up to this game like, and then to have a successful night? How did that feel?
I think just always practicing like we are the underdogs. Going into practice each day, building like brick by brick, making sure that we have good energy, have good leadership. We're taking care of the ball even when we're practicing, just making it as game-like as possible. And of course, having that 1 week off, we're really refreshed today compared to Davis, who had a game the other day.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.